Good evening, guys. How's everybody doing? We're here for K72 Heritage High Number. Pre-release day. Team sheet. Game day's here. Chi-Town is here. You do not have your cubbies. And welcome to, I want to say Greving. Correct me if I'm wrong. You've got the Tigers and the Giants. Thank you for joining a Kingdome break. Pulling for Skeeta Street. All right, so here it is. We're getting one autograph or relic. Hopefully a couple autographs. Hopefully a real one. Red ink. That's what I want for you. 2 releases in a row. I've gotten them early. I'm very excited about that fact. All right, these are no longer in the sacks, but that's okay. Empty box. We'll just work our way through. I like new releases, even though we've gotten a ton of them lately. Are we doing this again? I was so happy with what they did with archives. We'll keep practicing. Rivas throwback. All right, so we're looking for some super sneaky SPs. Some of them are as simple as name and team being flipped. The cartoon is always the one that throws me. We're going to check a code real quick, and the code is, oh boy, extremely hard to see. Once we open this whole pack, I'm going to look carefully, but it's going to probably pull it off camera. Jordan Beck looks like a painting. I guess it's not black and white. Hard to tell in a Rockies uniform. Landon Raup. Chrome, Max Kepler. That is a base chrome. Undefeated, a very young Pete Rose. That is an insert. Braden Fisher, rookie. Edgar Cuero and Christian Koss. All right, so they've all been on camera. I'm going to look at a code real quick, but I'm going to hold it up close to my face because apparently I can't see anymore. Base code is, these are always tough on Heritage. I want to say it's 679. Holy cow, it's hard. Say no more. 679. All right, I'm pretty sure that's what it says. I'll recognize the pattern even if I don't know the number. Yes, this early shipping is awesome, man. I did not think this one was going to come through because of the, we're having all the weather all at once. It is wreaking havoc on my personal life. But did not delay the mail. Delayed for other things, but not this, which is cool. Enrique Hernandez, Jake Meyer, Gino in the City Connect. I love that one. Thomas Harrington, rookie. That is base chrome. Blue border, Mike Vasile, rookie. There is his base, back to back. Tirso Ornelas, Ryan Bergert. I'm going to try to figure out, if you'll spare me a second, the easiest way into these packs. Oh, hack. There it is. That would be amazing. Charlie Morton. Kodak on the chrome. I'm fine with our backup catcher, Tony Oliva, going into Cooperstown. I love Mitch Garver, the person, but his bat hurt my heart during the playoffs and all season, for that matter. Was it the bottom that did it? Or did we get lucky? Come on! We got lucky. Yeah, see, I liked him as a person. He seemed like a cool dude. He got very high remarks. Auto. Griffin Conine with the auto. Very nice. So we did get an auto in our box. That is excellent. To the Marlins. I believe that's A-Law. Conine on the blue ink. Very nice. On card, of course. Heritage always, or at least most of the time, maybe always. Real one to A-Law. Very nice. I'm glad it's not a relic, unless it was both. It's going to be a long night, and I'm going to apologize more than once. But unless I'm using a sharp object, I don't know what else to do. Some of them are breaking open, some of them are not. Mayor. Got a blue sparkle, light blue sparkle, I believe, is coming up behind Narvaez. Robbie Ray, one-time Mariner. Simon Harrington and BB. Not numbered. I believe this is the more common of the possible parallels we can get. There it is. Maybe it's just me. Gage Workman is everywhere now. Blue border, Kyle Manzardo. I am a season ticket holder by blood. My brother is. And my brother and I are close, and we do baseball together. So I reap the benefits without all the money up front. And I love him for it. So kind of is the answer. Chrome, I think this one is going to be a parallel. No, base chrome. Mike Yastrzemski. That's a sweet photo. Perfect 10, Bobby Witt, Hayes, Perez, and Scott. Yes, so I was very blessed. I got to go to playoff games. I don't actually go as often as I would like just because, well, money, first of all. But it's close enough to get there in a day and back easy, but it is a bit of an inconvenience for regular life schedule and all that. But me and my son, dubbed Princedome in here, went to a lot in the back half of the season, September, October. I think we went to 5 in a pretty short period of time. Which made up for lost time because we did not get to very many earlier in the year. Chrome, Maverick, Hanley. Blue border, Cuero. Bean and Hanley. Oh, paper and chrome Hanleys. That's what it was. Yeah. We'll sit out in the cheap seats. I got no problem with that. I am going to try to get to FanFest. Pretty sure we already have our tickets. That one's actually not expensive at all. Drake Baldwin. Gold. What do we have here? Gold is 50 in Heritage. Scherzer. That is 16 of 50 on the Scherzer. The chrome does look good this year. Looks to be in good shape too. Scherzer to 50 to the Jays. Drew Morg. That is your card. 16 of 50. Very nice. I dare say the gold looks better in Heritage this year than it does in Flagship. Shelby Miller on the light blue sparkle. Craig Yoho. Awesome name. I think it's like $10. I may be wrong about that. Because they've done the fake Fan Fest for a while now. That's like a smaller version, like a junior version. And it was during spring training, so there was never any big leaguers there. And we went to some of those. They're nice. They're fun. But that one was even cheaper or maybe free. Zach Agnos on the chrome. Rookie performers, Ben Rice. Jake Fraley. Yeah, the picture has the big boys. It has Rally, Julio, and Naylor on it. Didn't specifically say those guys were signing, but it does appear as though they're going to be there. Ooh, we have I think it's a true blue behind Suarez. Should be to 150. Denzel Clark, 143 of 150. The chrome looks really good in this. I feel like the QC is better than in regular Heritage. I got my boy Lazaro Montes' autograph last year, 1 or 2 years ago, 143 of 150 on the blue. That is gorgeous. So yeah, I think the answer is yes. But it's been a while since light blue sparkle Jack Dreyer, since they've had it where the big leaguers can go. Tavares. If I'm cruising by any SPs or design variations or anything, I'll either catch it in the sort or all cards are shipping, so nothing will get left behind, I promise. Lazaro Montes is my favorite Mariner prospect. I've got a couple, but he comes out #1. I have a ton of his Bowman firsts, but he got really expensive, so I definitely slowed my roll. Carlos Narvaez, that is a bad photo. Bad in a good way photo. Blue border McKinstry. Get these packs out of the way real quick. Ooh, what'd you get, Burl? Just wish he wasn't so expensive. Flipped around card. Interesting. Okay. Light blue sparkle, Zach Kent. The other ones were not flipped around. That's weird. Check the code on that. Kyron Paris. Robbie Ray is the base. Arias. There's a few dudes in here I've never heard of. Or if I have, I've since forgotten. So that doesn't rule out the dinos? That's what I'm hearing. Unless you're a conspiracy theorist and you're saying dinosaurs never existed. We're going to have extra time to talk because I'm playing amateur hour with the packs. Jack Flaherty. Very nice foil on Freddie. We're going to spoil this one, which is a light blue sparkle. Elvis Alvarado. That foil is nice too. Saguna. Will Wilson. Team-wise, it's almost all Mariners. The only non-Mariner I can think of is Twins pitcher Joe Ryan, and it is specifically limited to his Independence Day and his camos out of Flagship every year. That's nice on the Freeman. Are any of my Northwest friends underwater? Matt Shaw, there he is. Oh, here we go. This one looked fun. This is the Centennial Bicentennial Stars, I think. That looks cool. Sort of like a vintage Independence Day. Don't think these are terribly rare, but I'm going to put it in a top loader. I believe that's the Bicentennial Star insert. Rod Carew, very nice. Rojas, Lukes, and Sears. Yeah, Joe Ryan, pretty much, and then lots of Mariners. There are a couple. I wouldn't say I PC Ohtani, but I definitely have a. I guess semantics. I have a PC of Ohtani, but not big stuff like Topps Now, Cool Moments, some of the 50-50 set. Just as a baseball fan, but yeah, it's nothing crazy. Speaking of expensive. Burl, have you ever, or no, I know you have actually. Have you recently shot a video of your PC? Because I think yours would take the cake. You collect, I would kind of think you collect a lot like I do, but you collect more. Yours is, I think, more impressive than mine. Also, I bet some of yours are on display, and you would already have me beat because I'm terrible at that. At any given time, I have 5 to 7 cards on display. Owens, Wallner, Lugo. See, I don't know why some of them are flipped around and some of them aren't. Ty France, Light Blue Sparkle. Was it the rookies that were flipped around? That seems like a lot of work on Topps' part. To only flip around the Light Blue Sparkle rookies. But that does seem like it might be a thing. I just don't have the space. I'm blessed with a house and everything. All the rooms are occupied. The space I'm using for breaking has all the breaking stuff and a little bit of PC. There it is. That's got to be, right? No, maybe not. Is that the second base cartoon? Is this the variation? Hi Song Kim. At a minimum, it's a base rookie. It is incredibly hard to see. I'm not sure. I'm top loading it. That may be base. Bader, Bertie, Clement. Flu Hardy, Cal Quantrell. Yeah, you and me both. That one does have some surface scratches. Story, Mall, Ishigawa, Ryan Johnson. There's another flipped around. Let's see if it's a rookie. Scott Efros. Noah Cameron. Someone in our Discord PCs him. I'm blanking on who it is. Chrome, Zach Veen. And a light blue sparkle. It is a rookie. Victor Mesa Jr. Cade Horton, Lublau, and Fermin. How much square footage would you say your PC is taking up, bro? I think I may have finally, after almost a hobby box, figured out how to open the packs. I've opened a ton of Heritage too. I have no excuse. Blue border is a Mariner. Leo Rivas. Spoke too soon. Only some of them want to do that. Nope. Just kidding. Leo Rivas base. Flipped around. Light blue sparkle Vivas. Cubic footage. There you go. If that's how you got to measure it, yes. Nailer. Gorgeous. All right, so that was the cartoon. The standard cartoon. I like that card for second base position. So I did top load the Kim, but it is just a base. We learn as we go. All right, second hobby box. Ooh, 10 by 10. That ain't bad, my friend. Mine is what I'm in right now. I'm not in it, I guess I'm outside of it, but what this is in is a closet. The doors are off, but it's a closet. Hayes, Andujar, Santana, Chase Madroth, Brandon Lockridge. Do it. A lot more space. It's actually a nice area for what I do use it for. It's just, it requires me being very diligent about everything having a place. And if I sway from that, or quite honestly lately, because I've been breaking more than I normally would, I have to be really careful because it gets overrun really quick by whatever you know, cards, but also just, you know, packaging. Blue border, Burgert, if I said his name right, Logan Henderson. So it looks nice when it's all neat and tidy, which it is most of the time. But the majority of my PC does not fit. Chandler Simpson, Brandon Fatt, Beatty. Now, that's a rookie and it was not flipped around. All right, so they're just throwing us off. Rollison, Veen, Yoho. What's in the closet now? Is it card stuff? Or is that where you have to keep your clothes? Oh my goodness. You wouldn't know by looking at me open these packs that I have opened a lot of packs. Cabrera. Rookie of the Year, Drake Baldwin. That makes sense. Miller and Frazier. Narvaez. Big Ben Williamson. Will he be our starter is the question. Michael Bush blue border rookie cup. That looks nice, especially on the Cubs. Sears. Fly swatter. Death to flying things. There's a chrome. Martin Perez. Hank Aaron. That's cool. Burrell is not in Seattle. He is in the great PNW, though. Burrow was at more playoff games than I was, and I never got to link up with him because I was having, I don't know what you call it, maybe even anxiety for crowds and just trying to be in my seat so I didn't miss anything. Lars Nootbaar, Duran, Denzel Clark. Our last box produced a little more by now, but we did open them in a different order. Duran on the award winners. Sanchez. I am, yes. I'm across the Narrows Bridge. Yes, sir. Chrome Mejia. Ornelas. Yeah, sorry, I thought you were talking about Burl. I'm a lifer. Although I was gone for 5 or 6 years, but mostly been here all my life. Vivas. Oh, hey. There is the one that confused people in regular Heritage. That is Kate Horton on the Centennial. So it has the 200th anniversary for the bicentennial number, and then it has the card number. So it's numbered to 200, 101 of 200, as in 200 years, but it also has the 1776 to 1976. Cade Horton, not too shabby. Runner-up, did he come in second? I think he did. Logan Henderson, light blue, sparkle. That's not a bad little hit. I forget where you are. You don't have to get specific, but maybe county? What county are you in? Refractor. Leo Rivas. Chrome refractor. Pierce. Okay. I'm in Pierce as well. Barely, but I'm in Pierce. That looks sweet. Matt Shaw, rookie performers. Mr. Ageless Wonder, Justin Turner. Where Topps is messing with me is that some of the packs just straight up won't open normally. And it makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Taylor Ward, Scott Efros on the chrome. Blue border, Verdugo. Back with the facial hair and the chains. We haven't seen our auto or our relic yet in the second box. Mr. Rich Hill. There is an ageless wonder. I jumped the gun on calling the other one that. Michael Bush, light blue sparkle. I'm getting some serious 86 Topps football vibes out of that one. Carlson, Larnack. Fluharty, Quantrell, foil on the perfect 10. Freddie Freeman. Didn't we get Freeman in the last one? Did we seriously get 2 of these, or am I thinking of a different Freeman? I thought it was this exact card. Let's see. Or did I top? I might have top loaded it. I think I did actually. Oh. Never mind. Award winners versus perfect 10. Freddie Freeman having himself a break. Shinjiro. 2 beautiful sets of veneers. Or 4. Maybe that's 4. No, not sets. It'd be 4 veneers. Cedric Mullins, light blue sparkle. Tyler Mall. Are you Striker? I'm just giving you a hard time, but no, you've brought him up. I do watch him on release days especially, but guess what? I'm pretty sure I beat him to the punch. I did not have to watch him this year. I'm learning what, because I'm opening the boxes for a change. Because I got them early. No, I like him. I've never been in his breaks though. I like his previews. That's my only experience. And it's a relic. Could be cool. We'll see. Young-Hoo Lee. On the relic, it actually does look cool. I'll give it that. Young-Hoo Lee. What's the verbiage? Game used from an MLB game. From the featured player, not from anything in particular. Looking for my thicker top loaders. 138. Little too big. We can make it work. Young-Hoo Lee. If you're going to get a relic, I have to say that one looks all right. Nothing crazy. Are you in Strikers breaks, Cuero? Just a few packs left. I'm just going to get a quick drink. Did he open this already? Of course he did. He probably has allocation, huh? He's just a tiny bit bigger than I am. Just a little. But that's okay. Strikers welcome in the kingdom. I was just giving you a hard time. Ooh, we got another gold. Behind Gino. My man. Clay Holmes. That is not gold. That is orange. 25 of 25 on the Holmes. To the Mets. This is a Kool-Aid card. And let me tell you, I know Clay Holmes might not be the dude you're looking for. I'm telling you, the chrome looks immaculate. I am not a grader, and I don't even really like grading. But just purely eye appeal, this card is gorgeous. So are the other chromes for that matter. Orange Holmes, 25 of 25. I feel like Gino's our backup plan. I love Gino. If we could sign him to a friendly contract and he doesn't mind being not a full-time starter, I'm all for it. I'll take his vibes any day. I'm also a big fan of his outspoken Christian faith. It's a big deal for me. But in baseball terms, he is Getting up there in age. Starting to show a little bit. Lucas Giolito, but he's one of my favorite Mariners. Chrome on the Giolito. For Freddie Perfect 10 paper version. Tanner BB. Outfield is interesting. I've never thought about that. But yes, well, I don't know though. His defense is fine. It's his penchant to either go yard or strike out that's frustrating. I'm not ragging on him. I like the dude. Johan Moncada on the refractor. Moncada, huh? I'd like to see us do something along the lines of Colt Emerson, Cole Young, and Ben Williamson, but not relying on all of them to produce immediately. So in other words, we need to sign a vet. Stowers, Chrome, Matt Wallner, Blue Border, Ronnie Simon, Chase Petty, Chrome on the Wallner. Ooh, flying cards. I don't have a Raleigh jersey either. I've got a Julio. Connor Joe. Light blue sparkle Hishigawa. Nope. Higashi Okoa. I am not on my game. My Julio's teal. Well, technically they're not calling it teal. It's the alternate. They're going with Northwest Green, I think. I'm going with teal. Pozo. Carl Yastrzemski on the Bicentennial. Moncada again. Got a few, but I think it was at Majestic that was the jersey contract before Fanatics. Everybody rags on Fanatics apparel, which probably deserved, but my Majestic did not hold up. So I've got an Ichiro, but I don't wear it anymore. It's more of a display piece at this point. Blue border is Mr. Lars Nootbaar. Seager was the man. I hated to see him go out the way he did, though. All right, we got 2 packs left. Giolito. I think we've got some good PC stuff. Robert Hassel on the blue border. Fraley. I feel like there's probably an SP in here that I cruise by. We'll look again during the sort. Yeah, I saw some jersey chatter on there. I wasn't able to do much on the Discord. Got home, got dinner, and then here I am. So I will check it out later, though. Flipped around card. Behind the chrome Pajes. That is Pedro Pajes. Zach McKinstry is a light blue sparkle. I don't get the flipped around thing, though. Robbie Ray and Augustin Ramirez. All right. I sleeved most of the chromes already. I'm going to cruise through them real quick. I think there's still a few in the paper stack. So we got our, I believe, all base chromes. Pajes, Hanley, Yastrzemski, Narvaez, Mejia, Elfrost, Wallner, and Giolito. Blue sparkle foil. McKinstry, Higashiawa, Maul, Mullins, Bush, Henderson, Logan, that is, Newtbar, Rollison, Vivas, Mesa Jr., France, Alvarado, Viva la France, Dreyer, and Ray. And some top loaders that aren't on display right now. Moncada, Refractor, foils for 2 different Freddies, award winners, and Perfect 10. Rivas is a refractor. Haisong Kim is a base card that got a top loader today. And Rod Carew on the Centennial. I think I have that right. So our relic out of box number 2, or our hit out of box number 2, was Jung-Hoo Lee. True Blue to 150 on the Denzel Clark. Bicentennial, I keep calling them both Bicentennial to differentiate though. Cade Horton, 101 of 200. Griffin, Conine, Real One, Blue Ink. Max Scherzer, 16 out of 50. And Clay Holmes, 25 out of 25. And maybe I'm just colorblind, but can you see why I was having a hard time? Gold and orange. Gold and orange. Very similar. Chrome looks good, though, I'm telling you. That is Heritage High number. I actually wish that I could open more, and maybe still will in the new year, but that's it for now. Tomorrow, I will post a Chrome, or, well, yeah, it is Chrome, Cosmic Hobby. And that will probably be a wrap for the year. Maybe for the holiday season, maybe for the actual calendar year. We shall see. Because tomorrow they both release. This one that we got a sneak peek at in Cosmic. And when I rip the Cosmic, I will do some more advent calendars. I appreciate you guys, as always. I will see you very soon, and I will see you in the Discord. I've still got some Christmas-related gifts for some of you, many of you. But it's going to be more like a New Year's gift, and it's just going to go out when I ship your stacks in the new year. I was just not able to get them all out. So it's nothing crazy, but I do have some appreciation. You too, man. Thanks, guys. Have an awesome night. Ooh, Ichiro Jersey. I like it. All right, peace out.